Yo, sup! Today's video is a bit of an odd one, but I wanted to make it nonetheless, simply because it's something I'm interested in watching from other people myself. So this video is all about the camera bag I've been using for the past 4 years and what I like to carry in it nowadays. I've bought this backpack back in 2016 and it has been the backpack of choice for me for almost all of my travels abroad, and had I not been given the Bag Smart to try out, this would have been the one I would have taken to New York earlier this year. If you're interested in this backpack or any of the stuff I will be showing in this video, I tried to link all the things in the description below. So let's start with the backpack itself. Sadly, while I have been using it for years and also been shooting video in my personal life for years, I have only started this channel roughly 6 months ago, and only since that I have asked my girlfriend every now and then to do sort of walking along with my backpack kinds of shots. It is for that reason and because of the ongoing lockdown that I don't have much footage of me actually wearing this backpack. The backpack is by Thule, which is a Swedish company, and did cost me about 160 euros back in 2016 when I bought it. Nowadays, I prefer to focus on the stuff that is more relevant to my day-to-day life, and especially in the coming summer months, I will try to narrow down and slimline my carry as much as possible. That also means that for a lot of trips I might only bring my EDC camera, which is currently the Fuji X100V. It does pain me every now and then, if I only bring the X100, that I cannot get all the shots I could get with my main camera. But then again, what I gain with this bargain is a lot more freedom of mind while being somewhere else. The X100V is an insanely capable camera and my favorite piece of tech I own. With all that being said, there is still a place in my life for a bigger camera setup, so I might bring this backpack if any trip is very photography centric to begin with, or, since I now do have this small side project with this YouTube channel, I might bring it to shoot footage for an upcoming video. The backpack features a roll-top compartment, which you can simply dump all of your stuff into, a camera compartment that can be accessed from the side, a laptop compartment on the back, and several small pockets on the front, most of them hidden under this flap. Let's start with the most important thing right away, the camera compartment. With this backpack you can access your camera from the side and actually zip up and remove the camera compartment altogether, if you want to use this backpack simply as your daily carry, or maybe you want to leave your camera in the hotel while you go to the beach or something. The lid of the camera compartment has this neat little handle stitched on top of it, and the lid itself is stowed away in the side opening via Velcro straps. On the inside of the opening you also get the zippered flap pouch, with some small elastic pockets that can be used to organize your batteries and SD cards. That pocket would also be a great place to put your face mask in these days, just saying. Like pretty much every camera backpack, this compartment also comes with Velcro dividers to help you organize and protect your gear. I have mine set up to house my main camera in the middle as well as 2 lenses on the sides. My main camera right now is the Fuji X-T30. I use this camera to shoot most of the stuff you see here on YouTube. It's a wonderful little camera that offers most of the functionality of the Fuji X-T3 for a lot less money and with a smaller form factor. While I am tempted to invest in the upcoming X-T4, I pretty much have no reason to do so. The X-T30 has worked like a charm, with only minor quirks and hiccups every now and then. The only 3 things I don't like about it are the very shallow grip, the fact that the battery door cannot be accessed if you have any sort of tripod plate attached to the camera, and, along the same lines, that you can actually not mount girthier lenses on the X-T30 while it is attached to a tripod. In order to fix all of these issues at the same time, I decided to give this grip by Mic a chance, and it has worked wonderfully so far. It simply screws to the tripod mount on the bottom of the camera, and bam, you're good. I can now access the battery door to swap batteries or quickly check my SD card. I can easily hold onto it due to the better grip, and I can use bigger lenses while having the camera mounted to a tripod. Highly recommended for everyone with this camera or any of its predecessors. Currently, I only have 3 lenses for this camera, which are the 10-24mm, the 18-55mm and the 50-200mm. I might add some Fuji primes at some point this year, but for now I'm happy with the selection I got. Another thing I sometimes like to use is the Fuji macro adapter, which is expensive for what it is, but is still far cheaper than getting an actual Fuji macro lens. I might do a video about this camera later this year, even though it might be completely irrelevant by then, but whatever. I just prefer to properly try things out before I'm ready to make a review about it. If you choose to remove the camera compartment, you can also fold the divider between the top and the bottom compartments out of the way to make it one big compartment. With the camera stuff out of the way, let's just quickly breeze through the rest of this backpack. On the front you have a ton of pockets, but most of them are hidden behind this flap, which makes life harder for thieves and also makes this backpack look a lot more streamlined. There's a big pocket on the lower front and a flat zippered pocket directly behind it. Under the flap you will find 2 more velcroed pouches, as well as another flat zippered pocket with some internal dividers and even a carabiner for your keys. I mostly use these pockets to carry tissues, hand sanitizers, wet wipes and sometimes camera related items like filters for quick access. But I try not to overpack them in order to keep the profile of this backpack as flat as possible. The main compartment can obviously be used to house all kinds of stuff. I like to keep my Maxpedition skinny pouch in there with all the items I usually like to carry in it. I will eventually probably give this guy its own video, but for now, if you're interested in its contents, just check out the video linked in the description I made a while ago about my old EDC bag. Another item I like to carry in here is the Feotech G6 Plus gimbal with its little protective case. If I had a small drone like the DJI Mavic Air or Mini, I would probably also be able to fit that in there no problem. With all that stuff in there, you would still have enough space for a light rain jacket or a mid-layer, as well as some snacks and miscellaneous items, which makes this backpack a great companion for short photography hikes. On the side you do have a water bottle pouch that can also be used to carry your tripod. You even get the straps up on top for that. My go-to travel tripod of choice, if I care to bring it, is this Frankenstein Manfrotto. What I did here is pair the fluid head from my Manfrotto Lite 290 with the smaller legs from the Manfrotto Action Compact to get the ultimate video tripod on a budget. It's a good tripod for a small and light camera that can be set up within mere seconds, and it takes comparatively little space when it's all folded up. Lastly, on the back of this backpack you get a laptop compartment that easily houses my 15-inch MacBook Pro and also has a secondary pocket for an iPad. I could carry both my 11-inch iPad Pro as well as my MacBook in there if I felt the need to do so, but for the most part I will choose to go with either of the two. And that's my current camera backpack setup. As I said, I rarely ever care to bring all of this stuff with me on trips nowadays, but then again, my trips are no photo shoots or video productions. Photography for me is only a hobby, and I'm far from being a professional. As indicated in the beginning, I will probably leave this guy at home more often than not, and simply take my Fuji X100V with me. But anyway, what do you think about the setup? I guess most people subscribed to my channel don't care about camera stuff at all, but if you do, let me know what you like to bring on day trips and travels. Do you like to bring everything you could possibly need, or maybe go full minimalist by only bringing your phone or GoPro? Just let me know in the comments down below. That's all I got for you today. You may see some more videos related to camera gear over the coming weeks. So for folks who don't care at all, sorry about that. I'll try to at least mix it up a bit. Thanks for watching, stay safe everyone, peace!